Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. It's time for a 2 for Tuesday. Yes, this is an open tag that I invite all channels to participate in. It's very easy, very simple. Grab a couple of knives and just talk about them. You don't have to do in-depth reviews or anything. Maybe it's some knives you've shown before, but you'd like to compare them or, show the pros and the cons to each kind of knife that you have. So just grab a couple knives, do a 2 for Tuesday. I sure enjoy watching everybody's videos. Today, I got kind of an unusual pairing because I decided to compare what's basically around a $100 knife with a $5 knife. Now, that doesn't seem like very fair competition now, does it? But what I have here is my Buck 113 and this Ozark Trail knife. Now, this was a little bit more. I think it was just over $100 if I remember right. But I did get it custom. I got the blue wood put onto it. It's a beautiful knife. And I did pay extra to get the distressed brown leather sheath for it. So let's just kind of look at these two knives. It just kind of struck me, they're awful similar. So we both have hollow grind here on the blades. The blade steel on this one is Buck Standard 420HC with the Boz heat treatment. This is an unknown steel, maybe 8CR, something like that. Who knows? Ozark Trail doesn't normally disclose their blade steel. This one here has a brass bolster. And of course this Dyma wood, blue wood. And this one here has a stainless steel bolster. But we got a very, very similar blade shape there. This one has a much larger choil in it. That one does have a little sharpening choil right there. And this one does curve down. I think it fits a little better in the hand, although this does have a little bit of a groove there. But, just very similar. Look at the blade stock there. Almost the same blade stock. They're both full tang. So, what do you get for $100 that you don't get for $5? Well, we can look at the fit and finish on this one. You can see it's stepped up there. They either didn't grind that down enough or they took too much of the wood handle off there, so it leaves it there. You can feel it. And you can see it down here on the bottom side. So you're going to see minor little things like that. Of course, use looks like stainless steel pins. This has the brass pins to it. This one has a much wider handle to it, more robust. But it's about the same size. Let me see there. Get down to here. We got a lanyard hole in this one and we don't in that one. But there's my good 4-finger grip on that one compared to a 4-finger grip on that one. So you see the handle size as far as length is just about the same. It's just that this one is a little thicker and fills the hand just a little bit better. Of course, the one thing that I need to point out, of course, Buck, this one made in the USA and this one made in China. And then if we look at the sheaths, again, you got this very nice distressed leather. Typically, they're just a black sheath. But this one is made in the USA. I don't know if the black ones are or not. Sometimes the black ones are made in Mexico, but this one happens to be made in the USA. Just a very nice sheath. And we compare it with the sheath for the Ozark Trail. As you can see, a very simple little nylon sheath. There's your belt loop there. Now, it's a simple nylon sheath, but it's very functional. It's a functional sheath. But it doesn't look as nice as this one, does it? Yeah. So yeah, you're getting your money's worth here. However, as I often point out with like these Ozark Trail or Rough Rider or any of the other budget, what I would consider a budget brand, these are great beginner's knives, or they're great backup knives. Sometimes you might have a chore you need to do. You want to use this style of knife, but you don't want to, you don't want to mess up your really, really good, expensive knife. Why? You can grab something like this, and if it tears the knife up just a little bit or ruins the blade, you're out $5 versus being out $100. So just kind of, leave me a comment below. What do you think? Is it worth $5 to have a spare backup knife or a beginner's knife? This is a good knife, with the less expensive steel. Typically, they're easier to sharpen. So, if you have a child that's coming of age and needs a fixed blade, perhaps you get them something like this. It's a good blade to teach them to sharpen on and to use, learn how to use. And, then maybe you can step it up to something like this. So just leave me your thoughts. What do you think? I think they're both a couple of great knives. For $5, you cannot go wrong. But I got to tell you, I do love this 113. Beautiful finish out of the custom shop here. So down in the lower right-hand corner, I'll leave a copy or a link to one of my playlists. Down here in the center, that big round knife delight, so I hit that if you'd like to subscribe. And down in the lower left-hand corner, well, that's just the next video that YouTube thinks you should watch. So until next time, have a very delightful day.